Hi, I'm Julia Blackwell, here to talk to you about fascia and how to effectively release fascia to find more freedom in your body and to get back to the activities that you love. Do you have really tight, hard trap muscles? Like they feel like little cement bricks back there? This can happen for a variety of reasons, but one of the most common ones I see is from poor breathing mechanics. Fascia is too tight in the core area, preventing us from breathing all the way down into the low abdomen. And instead of breathing in and out with a full expansion here, we breathe really shallow in our chest and go like this. And every time we breathe, we do a little shoulder shrug and a little tightening of the traps. And if you think about the thousands and thousands of times you do this even per day, you can imagine that the traps get very overworked and become these tight little tense bricks. So let's talk about improving breathing mechanics first and foremost. So if you sit in a nice posture here, we want to lift the chest just a little bit. Let's practice breathing in and out through the low, into the low abdomen. So breathe in through your nose and imagine you have a balloon in this lower abdominal cavity that's filling up when you breathe in through your nose. So it's more than just pressing your stomach out. We are also expanding outward towards the obliques, even back towards the spine. So it's that 360 expansion as we breathe in. And then also slowly exhale through the nose. Breathing in and out through your nose is a great way to also calm your nervous system, combined with breathing through the diaphragm. The vagus nerve, which is what needs to be stimulated in order for our parasympathetic nervous system to kick on, runs through the diaphragm. So the more we can breathe down into that low abdominal cavity and use the diaphragm, the more we can calm our nervous system down. So not only are we improving our breathing mechanics, but we're also allowing our body to tap into a more calm nervous system state. Next time you're checking your emails or you're having a really stressful meeting at work, notice how you're breathing. You're likely breathing really shallow into your chest and therefore keeping yourself in that sympathetic nervous system state, which keeps us really stressed. So, great way to breathe just in general throughout life to keep yourself more calm. But again, let's practice just a few more here. So breathing in through your nose, expanding into that balloon, and then nice and slow, deflating that balloon. Think about volume on the inhale, and then length on the exhale. Again, just nice and slow. I highly recommend that you look at yourself while you do this in the mirror too. Because most times I see when people are first practicing deep breathing, they still do and lift their shoulders, right? So we want to try to make sure that the shoulders are moving very minimally. As we expand our lungs, it is going to be natural that our shoulders move just a tiny bit, but it certainly is not a shoulder shrug. We want to breathe in and out without moving and engaging muscles in the upper body. So again, in and out, and check in the mirror that you are not letting your shoulders do the work or do really any kind of work here. If we have a good posture here with our chest lifted, our shoulders should be able to relax, and it should be easy to get that breath further down again without moving here. Now, if that feels really difficult, it might be because fascia has become really tight in our core. So grab some kind of a soft, squishy Pilates or yoga type ball. We certainly don't want to use anything hard like a foam roller or a lacrosse ball. We want something with a little bit of give to it because we're working on fascia that's around our organs, and we want to be a little bit more gentle when it comes to releasing fascia around organs, right? So make sure you have a squishy ball. And we're going to put this ball directly over our belly button. So put it here, and then we're going to go down like you're doing a modified plank. Okay. So if this feels really intense, you can put a little bit more weight into the upper body. Otherwise, you're just going to settle yourself down into this core spot. Now we go back to the breathing mechanics we were just talking about. So nice and easy, we're going to breathe in through the nose, trying to fill that balloon in our abdomen. And then on our exhale, see if we can sink just a little bit deeper into the ball. While our shoulders may be working a little bit to keep us upright, still check in with your shoulders as well. So we don't want any kind of a shrugging shoulder movement as we do this from the floor. So breathing in and breathing out. Again, breathing in. Think volume on the inhale, length on the exhale. And we're going to do about 10 breaths here. So just take it slow. We're taking our time. We're allowing our nervous system to calm itself and to allow this change in our fascial system to happen. So breathing is actually such a great form of active release. Even though we're settling into one spot, every time you breathe, we're stretching that fascia around the organs more and more. Now, as we breathe, our lungs expand, right? And as our lungs expand, our organs will actually shift down more towards our pelvic floor because we want that space for the lungs to fully expand. Now, when fascia starts to stick together, it starts to stick organs together. It can start sticking to different places like our spine. This could be contributing to back pain. It could be caused by some poor sitting posture here. But then as we breathe in through the lungs, our organs stop moving as fluidly down toward the pelvic floor the way that they are supposed to. So this is such a great way to free up space and start to unstick any fascia between organs that have stuck together and adhered to itself to allow the organs to move more freely as we breathe. So of course, I've lost count of breathing, but let's do just one more time in through the nose and out. And then from here, just a little bit, we're going to shift the hips side to side. I like to end this with just a touch of cross fibering here. A lot of the muscle fibers of our core run up and down, so from like the sternum down towards our hips. So we want to do just a little bit of cross fibering to see if we can get extra space in this area. I'm rolling about an inch off of the belly button as far as shifting that center of pressure, and then rolling back over the belly button and then shifting about an inch to the other side. It's a very small movement, and we still want to be breathing in and out all the way down into the low abdomen as we do this. This is also an opportunity to see if one side might feel tighter than the other. So if your left side of your core feels tighter than the right side, that's good information for you that we've got a little bit of an imbalance in fascial tension in our body. And you're always welcome to pause on that area that's more tight than the other side and do a couple extra breaths there. Because we don't want to release everything evenly if there's an imbalance. We want to work just a little bit more on the side that's tight so that we're creating that balanced feeling in our body. So let's go just one more time each direction. So one more time shifting about an inch to the right. One more time shifting about an inch to the left. And then we'll slowly come off that spot and back up into a sitting position. Again, let's lift our chest just a little bit towards the ceiling, relax the shoulders, and see how different breathing feels now. So breathe in through the nose and exhale nice and slow out through the nose. Ideally, it feels easier to do now that we've created more space in your fascia in the core. So you can practice this as much as you like, especially good breathing mechanics. This is such a great way to get your traps to finally calm down. If this video was helpful, give it a like and subscribe to Movement by Julia. Have a great day, guys.